Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Collins and I'm the mother of two autistic children, one moderate and one severe, even though I feel like it's backwards. Um, but I just wanted to talk to you today about how we found out that our children had autism. This is kind of like mid-length of our story, which is kind of an odd place to be starting off, but I just thought it would be a fun place to share what our experience was like in getting diagnosed. So many people have brought up the fact that our kids had something wrong with them, from pediatricians to family to people on the street, friends, you name it. Anyone that we ever encountered had some type of opinion of what was wrong with our kids. But this is the story of how we came to the conclusion of how in the hell did this happen. This is our autism journey, this is our diagnosis, and this is a story of it. So my husband and I, we went to a clinical psychologist after we had moved to Indiana because we figured they must have better doctors than Las Vegas. And we didn't have any childcare for our 3-year-old or for our 2-year-old at the time, so we just brought him with us. Our oldest was 3, and that was the one that we were getting evaluated. We just kind of went in thinking boys are slower, boys are, they're less developmentally inclined to, learn things rather than girls. Like you always hear girls will meet milestones quicker than boys. So we just thought he felt somewhere like on that side of, delays, not anything severe, but we just wanted to rule it out. Just say that we did, we went, and you all are wrong. So we're sitting there, and it starts off when they bring you into a back room, and there's like a one-sided window where they can watch you, but you can't see them. Immediately, my anxiety is kicking in, and I'm like, they're watching me. I need to like interact with him. I need to, be the best mom I can be because they're judging me right now. Just everything that you have when you have anxiety, high functioning anxiety, like I do. Really, they were just watching what he was doing. So I just remember actively entertaining him because I was afraid that they were gonna like say I was a bad mom or something. So, sorry, I did make notes because I'm terrible and I'll go off subject. So when she finally entered the room, I felt like she was like judging me, anxiety. When she started talking, though, I felt way more at ease. She really could, calm you down just by her, persona of just being calm in herself. She just made the room very calm. So she starts asking us questions. It's like 21 questions, except by question 25, I'm just like, I keep answering yes to these questions. And I keep, you know, having something to say when she asks me, does he have mannerisms? Does he have certain things that he does all the time? Is it hard for him to comb his hair? Is it hard for him to cut his hair? Is it hard for him to brush his teeth? Does he have problems transitioning? And like all these different questions. And I'm just like answering, but I'm like at the same time, don't all kids have these issues? So that's kind of where I was at. Finally, I started realizing that, okay, these are not normal traits of, just a regular functioning child. And that's when I'll never forget the words that she said to me. It is my clinical diagnosis that your son has moderate autism spectrum disorder and possibly a sensory processing disorder as well. I just completely broke down in tears. I did not expect that. My husband did not expect that. It was just completely blindsided. Like, we thought everybody was wrong. And then this lady is telling us it's wrong. And even afterwards, we were like, she's fishing. She's fishing for something. That's not true. You're in just complete denial. So after all the tears, like just crying, she tells us what we need to do. ABA therapy, occupational therapy, gosh, DNA testing or something, just all these different types of tests, and I'm just like, my 3-year-old is going to have to do all this stuff. Like, I felt terrible. Like, what did I do wrong? Was it the vaccines? Was it, did I not give him enough attention as a child? Did I not teach him his colors soon enough? Did I not, like, everything was just going through my head, and not realizing that, like, this is just something that people deal with. This is just, like, something in the genetics that just happens. And I'm, like, even thinking back, like, oh my gosh, I think I drank. Like, even before we knew that we were pregnant, and then I'm asking my husband, he's like, you know what, I think you did too, but it's not like you weren't like super drunk, and it's like you just think everything, like you did something wrong. So I was really upset, and I kind of blacked out a little bit because I was like just really oversensitized with everything that was going on. And when I kind of snapped out of it, I was standing up. My husband was standing next to me on the left side, and she was standing in front of me. And she's like, do you understand what I'm saying, Sarah? And I'm like, yes, I do. You know, I need to get the best therapies. I need to get this DNA testing. I need to do this, and I need to do everything as soon as possible. I need to come back and see you in 45 days and give you an update and fill out all the packets for insurance and waivers and help, and it's like just all these different, and I mean, the packets went on for months and months and months. I mean, I was just swamped with packets that never even went through because we made too much. But anyways, so she says, do you understand what I'm saying, Sarah? Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, yes. You know, this is what he needs to do. This is when we need to follow up. And she just got like really close to my face, like probably like this close to my face. And she said, I need to see Andrew as soon as possible. Now, Andrew is my 2-year-old, not my 3-year-old. So I'm like, that was it. That was it. That was it. I had no more bone in my body to even hold me up in that room. Like, I had no part of me that was able to withstand that amount of emotional distress that I was under. I just fell into my husband's arms, and I'm just like, what the fuck did we do? Like, I just, complete blame. Like, I did this, I caused this, this is all my fault, everyone's right, I'm wrong, I screwed up somewhere along the line, and now both of my kids, amazing. So that is my story of the actual diagnosis that happened. Now, what felt like the worst day of my life was, yes, probably the worst day of, like, emotional wise, but it really wasn't. Like, looking back on everything, and I'll do videos of that, like what we learned along the way, how it was before and what I didn't see, all the guilt that came along with it, and the guilt that I'm still trying to put behind me. This was just that awakening moment where I am like, everyone was right and I did not see it. And, you know, after that day was just regret and more guilt. And every question she asked just like haunted me for weeks afterwards. Does he not hear you when you call his name? And then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I used to get so mad at him. Like, look at me when I'm talking to you. Listen when I'm calling you. Like, he literally did not, like, peripheral vision, peripheral hearing, just had no concept of me calling for him at all. And I'm like getting mad at him because I think that he's ignoring me. And like, that's clearly his autism. Not playing with us, like engaging with us, not playing with his peers, not being able to cut his hair, like just all these people just telling me, just sit him down and cut his hair. He's got to learn. Like, this is ridiculous. You're treating him like a baby. Like, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, it literally hurts him. Like, it hurts him physically. They're like, it's hair. I'm like, you don't understand, like, the wail that he lets out. I mean, just so many things were like circling in my head. I mean, it literally just spun my mind out of control. But this is the diagnosis, and if you guys like this, you want to hear more about our story with Johnny and Andrew, and our diagnosis journey of just guilt and happiness and everything that comes along with it. I mean, they're only 5 and 3 right now, so we are just starting off. But we have learned a lot along the way, and we hope that other people can find a place to share their stories, because right now we're very lonely in that. I've met maybe 3 or 4 families out here in Indiana that we've had like brief conversations with, to just say like how awful we feel about certain things, or how terrible like the system is with our kids, and that's it. You just never talk to them again. It's a very isolating world. So in the world of autism, because you don't know what you're doing, and you question everything that you do, and it's a very complicated place to be with young ones, and especially when you have more than one. So let me know if you like this, and leave your comments and your stories below. I'd love to hear them and hear what you've done to help support your child, and what you do to stay sane and make your life easier. So thanks for watching. Bye.